To everything there is a season, a time to every purpose under the heaven.
A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing.
A time to be born, a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. What's up, crew members? Thanks for joining us again. Hey, listen, on our last episode, you guys gave us so much love. Friendship therapy, it was wonderful. We received text messages, emails, tribute videos. It was the bomb. It felt really fuzzy. I felt really warm. But as you know, today, we're going to be discussing time, the importance of time, why it's here, why it's necessary, as it pertains to our spiritual lives, even in our natural lives. So you can't beat time. That was a lot, but listen, y'all, chop it up. What we got on time?
Okay, so I feel like we always, well, a lot of us have had a bad habit of looking at time as a negative thing.
I got you.
We feel like it's working against us, but we need to realize that it can actually work in our advantage.
Aha.
Yes. Time, when used effectively, appropriately, and in a timely manner, no pun intended.
I can't.
It can really be such a great asset to every aspect of our lives.
Absolutely. Pretty much, the time, in my opinion, is it's a tool of measurement. Okay. And with it being a tool of measurement, it makes people measure what their life is to them, and that could either be good or bad. When used good, it's a marking tool of big events in your life.
Okay.
You know, when you met the Lord, when you achieved this, when you accomplished this, it's a tool for you to remember. Hey, do you remember when I first bought my first car in 19? It's time. It's a way for you to measure.
Mm-hmm.
When time is used incorrectly is when you feel that you should be further than where you are.
Absolutely.
In your life, in your walk, and when you're doing something, and you start to race time. See, racing time is very bad because time is the undefeated champion. It's going to run you down. It's not there's no escaping it. You can't stop yourself from getting older, and if you do stop yourself from getting older, then you're dead. So time is more like it's a tool, but we've looked at it as, wow, I'm 26, I'm 27, I'm 28, I haven't done this, I haven't accomplished this, I haven't met this mark. In our spiritual lives, I'm still going through this, I can't figure out how to do that. And it kind of makes us put God on our time frames and our timeline, and that is a major no-no, because it can either make him seem like he's not hearing you because you're not getting a reaction. It can make you lose faith because you're depending on him to do this. I need this. When it doesn't come, you're like, dude, I'm not getting anything I'm asking for. I'm not making any progress. What is this for at this point? And that is a very big misuse of time, because there are a lot of things that I thought I wanted, a lot of things that I thought I could achieve, and when I look back, I say, man, I'm so glad he kept me from that, because if I would have went down the road that I was asking him to go through, or with or whatever, it was ugly. And I've seen some people go through that road because they demanded it, they did it on their own, and it was ugly. So I personally have found an advantage to time. When they say wait on the Lord, they mean it. You're pretty much going to want to wait, because if you do it yourself, you're going to make a whole bunch of mistakes, and it's going to take you 30 years more to obtain something that he would have gave you in a year and a half. If you would have just waited that half a year, crew members.
Now, Terrell, I'm sure a lot of people have put a lot of pressure on you when it pertains to time. Like, for example, this society. As soon as you graduate from high school, it's supposed to take you exactly 4 years to get a bachelor's degree.
4.
And when you have that bachelor's degree, you're supposed to find a car. You're supposed to find a home or an apartment within a certain amount of months or years.
Hurry up, you're running out of time, bro.
And they probably put pressure on you and they look at you, they're like, you're in the professional world. You are a recent homeowner. You have a car. What's wrong with you, Terrell? Is there something wrong? Is there a reason why you don't have a wife yet? Is there a reason why you don't live up to our standards?
Back to that whole time thing being on your side. Well, I totally, completely, 110% agree with you. We see the movies, we see the shows. The shows and the directors put us on a chronological order. First comes birth, then comes school. After school comes adulthood. After adulthood comes marriage. After marriage comes children, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And you're living this little perfect Fox TV family kind of life, and then it's like when your life doesn't go according to that, you're like, oh my gosh, you start panicking.
What did I do wrong?
What did I do wrong?
Is there something wrong with me?
Is there something wrong with me? Crew members, I'm here to tell you there's nothing wrong with you.
No.
I mean, there could be some stuff wrong with you, don't get me wrong.
No.
But you know what I mean.
That's not the
Don't
point.
rush it.
That's
So
right.
when it comes to relationships, y'all, finding the right one, finding someone that you know you can spend the rest of your life with is a very huge, big decision.
It's a delicate process.
It's a delicate process. I don't rush my schooling. I don't rush my spiritual life. I don't rush the projects that I do at work.
Why is that, Terrell?
Because if you rush, you make stupid decisions.
Right. Terrell, you know what society refers to us as?
Is that?
The microwave generation.
I can feel that.
That means that we're always quick on the go. We want fast results no matter how great the product comes out. We don't take time to put things into the slow cooker or into the oven. We want quick results. We want them immediately. That is such a big insult.
That is.
I mean, it's like we don't take time to really embrace those moments that really matter. We don't take time to consult leadership or wise counsel or God for ourselves. There is a time for everything, and sometimes we feel like, oh God, when is it gonna be my time? When is it gonna be my time for this? And it feels like everybody's passing you up. Everybody is getting the opportunity to go to the front of the line before you, and you feel like you're looking around like, why isn't it my time? But there is a time and a seasons for everything under the heaven, and God has set up everything in His perfect time.
Yeah, and you know what? When you see nature following the rules of time, if you wake up in the springtime and all the trees are green, and then you wake up in fall time and the trees are turning orange and changing colors, that is literally a physical example He gave you of when it's time for the leaves to fall, the leaves are going to fall. When it's time for them to stick to the tree and be green, they're going to stick and be green. Each season has its own identity. Each season is beautiful in its own aspect.
Right.
Whether it's time to die because winter is coming.
Right.
Whether it's time to collect everything you can because you're getting ready to go through
Harvest.
a 3-month test, or it could mean, you know, oh my gosh, it's time to bring the b-ball shorts back out because it is definitely summer.
Yes.
It is all within timing. So crew members, what we're saying to you is, for some reason you've been discouraged about things not moving on time in your life. That person that you keep comparing yourself to, stop it. Because there's a great chance they're looking and comparing themselves to you about something. Gonna have you worrying about me, and I'm sitting at home worrying about you because you have something I want and I have something you want, instead of us just all coming together as a body of people and being grateful for what we have in that season. Do not rush it. Do not push it.
Right.
Do not be unsatisfied with it. Easier said than done, but if you stick in there, you hang in there, you're going to learn something.
Ooh, one more scripture comes to mind. Godliness with contentment brings about great gain.
That's it.
We gotta be content in and out of season.
Learn to be patient. It will bring forth trust, love, unity, and then all those other words like hate, strife, lack of patience, frustration. All of those will fade into the abyss of nothingness.
Once you really grasp this concept,
It's a great concept.
that time is a beautiful, beautiful design.
But don't take your time to like this video, share it to your friends, email it to people. That we're not going to excuse you for. God bless you. In God we trust. Be real, baby. That's it. Grab my notes. We're finished. We're done.